Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back to Scary Ghost Videos number 43. And before I get into this, I just want to say please hit the subscribe button, hit thumbs up, really helps support the channel. Also, check out my channel community wall. That's where I post my movie reactions. I just posted a movie reaction over there called The Burbs. Such a great movie with Tom Hanks. But yeah, let's check this out.
Dropping by. These guys were performing a ritual to expel what they believed was an evil entity from this house.
Okay.
With everything set up and good to go, they figured the holy aura around the room would keep them safe. But it's never that simple, is it? Just as they started to feel like the thick, oppressive haze had finally cleared, they got hit with a real paranormal punch in the face.
Jesus Christ! Oh, my stomach. Oh. We're not even a minute into this fucking video. Sorry, YouTube. Oh my God. There's a reason why I don't watch these scary videos anymore. What happened? The door came flying off the hinges. Shit.
Shuf ada madam, ada muskirah namin nurul.
The video description claims that this was the work of some sort of jinn. Whatever it was that did this, it had to have been strong. The whole door came off at the hinge and it looked like it basically exploded. If there are spirits with that amount of mind and muscle, then haunted houses must look like the WWE when you aren't looking. The Poltergeist told me you enjoy scary videos like this, but don't subscribe just yet. We'll earn your subscription by the end of this scary compilation.
Man, I'm already subscribed.
Number 5. Last Orders. Working in a bar comes with a long list of responsibilities. And for the people who work at this bar in particular, some expectations are on this side of the paranormal. While usually bar staff only have to worry about themselves causing a ruckus, these guys appear to have an invisible liability built into the bar.
I seen this one before on I think it was like Nukes, or no, maybe it was yeah, I think it was Nukes. Yeah.
The same thing seems to happen while someone is behind the bar too, in almost exactly the same place. And there was yet another similar instance in the same part of the bar.
Thank God she's still glasses,
Things
not
topple over
bottles.
for many reasons, which is why the sign falling over is difficult to comment on. But look at the glasses specifically. In bars, glasses are placed on non-slip mats to prevent exactly what you've just watched from happening. And surely if the glasses fell because the shelves were slanted, more than one at a time would fall to the ground, right? According to the OP in the comments, for years on end, the staff in the hotel where these videos were taken have been saying there's something not quite right lurking in the walls. But they also said that they have never felt scared or as though something else was there with them, no matter how late at night they stayed. So what could be going on? Number 4. Home Sweet Home. When this woman got back home after a long day, she wanted nothing more than to see her children and relax. She tiptoed as delicately as she could towards the bedroom door, ready to see her angels, when she noticed something. One word echoed around the house, one she was used to hearing, but not like that. Mama. Her mouth turned dry and bitter and her throat tightened as she listened to what was once the sweetest sound she had ever heard become unrecognizable. She shook it off and carried on towards the room, but she took out her phone camera and hit record for peace of mind when she caught this.
Oh, hell no.
C'est pas possible, ça marche pas.
Unplug it. I think the battery's out. Oh fuck, never mind. Look at this. That's when you know you gotta move. You can't stay there. You have to move.
She claims that the warbling child's voice was an entity that took the form and the voice of a young daughter. And one watch of this video shows you that there wasn't anyone inside that room. But this woman's story goes much deeper than one video, because she has been struggling with a powerful presence in her home for a long time. She claims that the activity on this scale happens every 2 to 3 days. She calls these days her days of respite, personalizing this entity as he. She believes that he must have some sort of demonic power, as he has taken the form of her children while still donning a pair of sharp horns. While resting in bed at stupid o'clock, she started hearing noises coming up from her children's room again. Unable to pull herself up from bed at first, she started recording.
The hell? That's creepy. It's like, I don't want to be recorded. Slam. There better not be a baby in that crib. Oh! Jesus Christ, that made me jump.
So, this entity definitely seems to favor the area where the children spend their time. According to some of the video descriptions, this woman has been dealing with activity much like this for far too long. And no matter how many times she tries to stay away by sending the children to their dads, getting a hotel room and staying there for as long as she can, she somehow always ends up back at home watching her furniture fly around the room.
Uh-oh. You know, it's only the one room. The fuck?
There even came a time when she felt the entity was actively laughing at her fear and she called him a priest. But no amount of holy water, prayers, or salt circles could stop whatever was tormenting this woman's life.
The hell? Sorry. The toilet was talking to you. Looked like the toilet was talking. Close the door. She won't move. That's your own fault. I would have been gone a long time ago. I would have left everything behind. No. Out of the room. Something's gonna pop up the door, isn't it? Why is the light flickering like that? Oh my god.
She resorted to sleeping in the living room so she didn't have to look directly into the smaller bedroom at night, but her relocating didn't do anything to quell the paranormal activity. The whole place is a hotspot. The activity became much more physical as time went on. She was finding strange blood-like liquids in different areas of the house, but specifically the fireplace. When bloody substances leak through walls, it doesn't tend to spark very many positive thoughts. And jumping straight to demonic intervention isn't too much of a stretch in all honesty, especially considering the rest of the clips this woman has of the hellscape that she calls her home.
The fuck was that?
Hey! Hey!
You got a cat?
You know by now that animals are famously sensitive to the paranormal, and this cat spent almost every day watching out for entities, especially after a few more priests were called in to attempt to bless the place, but that only made the atmosphere even heavier.
You're kidding. Don't you answer that. Motherfucker. Huh. It's like daring you. He's like, come on, come grab.
Apparently, during the time this video was taken, alongside all of the horror you see play out there, she was plagued with the stench of rot and items being smashed and broken continuously. And to add insult to injury, this entity appeared to gain a little more confidence and began speaking to her.
Good ghost. Why you keep looking behind the door?
If you haven't spent any time brushing up on your French, the word he said translates directly to come. And the fact that the door closes on its own right afterwards is one of the most bone-chilling things we have ever seen. Soon after this, she claims to have begun suffering from blackouts while seeing shadows flit around her home.
Oh,
The
so she got
blackouts
possessed.
happened while she was in the street as well as inside the four walls. So this thing latched onto her hard and seems hell-bent on her never getting a good night's rest.
So, possession. You know what they say, possession is 9/10 of the law. Damn. Huh. Reminds me of the movie Poltergeist. Okay. Now, if something's at that door, then you have something to explain. I mean, like if something appears. Fuck off. I was joking. Look. She's joking.
A few comments pointed out the strange face-like pattern visible on the back stand near the door. Some think it's proof of a demonic entity, and others think it's proof that this is all a big steaming lie. That something so obvious immediately denoted everything else she had caught. But realistically, there's no way to know. Yeah, she could have put all this together with some time, patience, a stereo, and a lot of fishing wire. But so much, and for so long? Would someone put on a show at such a huge scale so consistently just for some social media likes? Or could this really be this woman's cry for help?
You never know.
Number 3. Incoming. The people in this neighborhood were doing whatever it is that families do to pass the time in the early afternoon. Doing chores, hobbies, or even just looking up at the sky. But those who did the latter felt their lives flash before their eyes when they realized something other than the rays of sunshine were flying towards them.
Oh, I seen this one. Yeah, look at all the birds. That's fucked up. This was on the news.
A certain Hitchcock film comes to mind watching this clip, doesn't it? Flocks of birds can do a lot of damage when they have strength in numbers, and they definitely have the ability to leave anyone trembling whilst reaching for
looks like someone just dumped a whole bag full.
Make a habit out of arriving like that. But
That's
why would
fucked
such
up.
a huge number of birds essentially catapult themselves to the ground for no real reason? Are they fake? Do they work for the bourgeoisie? Or is there another reason that acting
Look
is
at
so
that.
strange? Number 2. Health and Scary. While taking part in a little at-home tattoo session, these women got the shock of their lives. And no, it's not what you're thinking. No needles went near any skin from what we can tell. But there were nearly chairs and tables embedded into the wall instead after what went down.
What?
Take a look at the home security footage caught while this tattoo went horribly wrong.
Just that heart red. Yeah, definitely. I think that was really key, like especially like if I like blend it in, I think
Huh.
what's wrong? What happened? The table just moved. What the fuck do you mean the table just fucking moved? In the name of Jesus, leave us the fuck alone.
Move again.
Swear to God.
Sorry.
The table being on wheels could explain a little bit of the movement.
The way they
but it
got up
wouldn't
and
slide
ran
around
out.
that badly without some kind of physical interaction.
The way they jumped up and both ran out, that got me. That made me laugh.
It also wouldn't impact the chair that was sliding around on the other side of the
Look,
room.
look, jump
You
up.
could
Oh,
say it's the
no.
work of strings, but where are they being pulled from? The room is an enclosed space and the table and chair were pulled hard. Maybe it was the ghost of a health and safety officer surveying the scene, or some slanted flooring perhaps. Whatever it was scary enough to get the woman calling for Jesus, so...
That part, yeah. They both
Number
jumped.
1, Michelin stars. When this guy came back from his break, he expected to jump right out of the pan and into the fire, as it often feels when it comes to working in the kitchen, but he was perplexed by a rare sight, a totally empty kitchen area. He sensed something wasn't quite right, because while he couldn't see anyone, he could feel the sickly burning sensation in the back of your neck and head that you only feel when you know someone or something is watching you. Assuming the worst, he pulled out his phone to record as he ran for the nearest exit, but what he ended up catching was not a maniac in a mask or a knife, nor was it a homeless person looking for shelter, or even an animal who had stumbled in by chance.
Really?
No, he caught something so mind-bogglingly terrifying that all he could do was watch while he quivered.
Oh.
What? A dead chef trying to make some food. Huh. Well, no, he's probably hungry. Oh, hell no.
Talk about skeleton stuff. The ladle is being moved around the bowl as though someone is stirring. While this is possible to fake using string, it would be pretty difficult to make it go around in such a smooth circle, right? There's also nowhere for anyone to hide, really. For the pots to be moved with strings, which seems to be the most obvious conclusion to draw, people would have to be situated above the kitchen. So where are they? Strapped to the ceiling? Most likely not. So what the hell is going on?
Scary shit. Anyways. Whew. A couple of them made me jump. Especially the first one. Oh my god. Anyways, if y'all like that, please hit that subscribe button. Hit thumbs up. Why not leave a comment? Other than that, take care for now.